Hey, right here, I got next.
What's up to all my followers out there? Obviously, this is a big game tonight. Going up against our most hated rivals, it's gonna be tough. So before I sign off, I wanna ask Xander who he's rooting for tonight.
Ah, man, don't drag me into this.
For y'all who don't know, Xander doesn't like to openly root for me. Can you believe that? He says he has to stay objective because he's a filmmaker and he can't risk getting too close to his material, I think is how he put it.
I hope you destroy him.
Well, we'll dive more into Xander's feelings later. I'm out of here. Peace. Yo, bro. Who was that about?
Drew Robinson. That was about Drew Robinson. I went to grad school at USC, to start school. There was a lot of support for my work. Within the department, professors liked me. There was another student there. He didn't have a fraction of my talent. His parents had a lot more money.
Drew Robinson.
Yeah, exactly. It was this big student film competition. I win some money, get some visibility, kind of thing that starts a conversation one day with the right person. That's all it takes, right? Get in the right room with the right person. Now, everyone thought my film was a shooting. They even got a standing ovation. But when they announced the winner...
Drew Robinson.
You might see him tonight. He's the other team's video coordinator.
Whoa, wait. You mean for the others? Bro, you telling me that there's a rivalry going on in the film world too?
Yeah.
Nah, don't even trip, Zan. I got you. After we win tonight, Drew, that lame dude, whatever his name is, I don't even know. He could try to film that.
Hey, how's it going, MP?
They can both go deep into their bench. That's a luxury.
Yeah, a luxury indeed. And they don't have to worry as much about foul trouble or guys getting worn down. Credit to both front offices for building such a complete roster.
And we've heard from MP himself how much a rivalry game means to him. He knows the history of this franchise as well as any of the diehard fans.
Well, MP and his team know how important these games are and how much a win in a game like this means to the fans. So far, they've taken care of business, but still have plenty of these rivalry games left. MP's got to be on his A game. Rivalry games are hard enough as it is.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've got Victor Wembanyama, Edgecombe out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's MP, and it's Markkanen in at the 3. MP finds Wembanyama, and the shot goes.
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
Outside Tatum. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. To the middle. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Come on, man. So aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
Boston on offense. 7-point differential. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
If you can't match up on the boards, you are not going to win games. That's got to be a big lesson from that game.
I think if you get out-rebounded by that wide a margin, it speaks to a lack of energy and effort, and that's problematic.
Finley can't hit. The 76ers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and Coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Brian, back to you.
Allie, thank you. Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player. So it definitely runs in the family.
And Kane's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. The 2K leaderboard showing us the best free throw shooting teams in the league. Philadelphia, number 1.
This squad will punish you every time you let them get to the line. It's something they've worked on as a team, and now they're reaping the rewards.
Inside, here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
And here's MP from outside. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4. Celtics trail by 9. Pass to Brown. From 13 feet, down it goes.
Sweet little mid-range from Jaylen Brown. That 3-level scoring coming into play.
Here's Doncic. Again, the Sixers score.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Back to Tatum. The 3-ball. And McCain pulls it down. The Sixers lead by 9. Here's MP. Pass to Edgecombe. Lets the 3 fly. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Edgecombe's got 5.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Finley. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Eason's checked in for the Sixers. Boston shooting their first free throw tonight. Here's Doncic. MP outside. There's the triple. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Pass to Finley. Now Clark. Now Tatum from behind the arc. Can't get it to drop.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Wembanyama finds MP. Now here's Doncic. Back to MP. The 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Here's Tatum. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He's missed everything he's taken in this quarter, and it's making it very difficult for them to come back.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
What a way to begin this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Sixers on top, leading by 17. Let's take a quick... At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Scottie Pippen. That's the Boston Five. He was all alone on that one. MP's got 18.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Suns played some superb basketball. He had an unbelievable amount of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Wembanyama pass to Doncic. MP with it. Now Pippen defending. Philadelphia moving it around. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Brown scanning the floor. There's 49 seconds left in the second period. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Boy, a very quiet start, but it looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Edgecombe, he's checked in for McCain. Boston's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Will it go? Finley gets the bucket. He's got 14.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's MP from outside. Pure from three-point range.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Tatum against MP. And it's Tatum missing.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
And so it's Philadelphia. A huge 24-point lead for them. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Boston Celtics.
They say live by the three, die by the three. Right now, they are on life support.
Agreed. They're shooting their way right out of this.
And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Pacers, they've had the better season, but this game feels close.
More than a few analysts have predicted an upset here. I'm going the other way. I think they take care of business. Thanks, as always.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. They've got MP. Luka Doncic is out there with Edgecombe. Then it's Lauri Markkanen, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
From deep, knocks down the triple.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Pass to Markkanen. Tatum against MP. Now Wembanyama takes a three. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 6th assist of the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Counted from distance. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, not a big shot there. Jaylen Brown saw the last triple go in, and he had to get one of his own.
Wembanyama, screen on Tatum. Offensive board. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gate. Just keep your rhythm now.
Back to Brown. Down low. Here's Clark. And he banks in the layup. Clark's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Well, this is where you see Jaylen Brown has evolved as a playmaker for his teammates. That's a pretty pass.
Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot on.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
And here's Brown for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Brian?
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. Doncic outside. From deep, MP sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 35.
Wow, MP in the catch and shoot, just ready as soon as he touches the basketball.
Up top, Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Brown, and the layup is good. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jaylen Brown. We see you, sir.
Eason, a screen on Tatum. From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside, Brown. Back to Tatum. It's stolen by MP. To the inside. Count it.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Clark with a screen on Easton. Brown against Easton. Clock at 6. Brown passes to Tatum. No good on the triple.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Shoots from the block. Outside Eason. Eason, a screen on Brown. Back to Eason. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 8 now on the night. MP getting it done for Philadelphia. Complete domination from distance. 10 three-pointers now. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it.
Making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Boston calls timeout. We've got Scottie Pippen. Jaylen Brown is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. That's the Boston 5. Count it.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Outside, Brown. Puts up a three. Connects from downtown. Hendricks has got 5 points now this quarter.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
MP drives in. Oh, there's the alley.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, BA, winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Johnson's checked in. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Embiid gets the bucket.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Covered by Johnson. And here's Brown for three. Rebound by Philadelphia. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Fires the three. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Outside, Brown to halt the run. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. MP scanning the floor. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Fires for three. And the 76ers another three.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the 76ers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
I'll tell you, he was their engine all game long, setting his teammates up for success.
From outside the arc. And it's MP with a rebound. And so MP will bring it up for the 76ers. Tries the spin move. And good! There's another!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Outside, Brown. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Boy.
Hey, hold that L, Drew.
Too bad mommy and daddy couldn't buy this one for you like they bought your way through grad school. Hey, Drew, what's it like filming and knowing there's a loser on the other side of the lens, huh? Is that how that team feel about you?
Chill, Zan. Dang, my boy is steamed over here, y'all.
Starting at power forward, 6 feet 10 inches, 00, MP.
Welcome everyone to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Jason Tatum.
And guys, this effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Then there's Finley. Then it's Brandon Clark. And for the 76ers, they've got MP. Doncic out there with Edgecombe. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And Houston in at the small forward position. You know, Greg, when you look at the Eastern Conference, is it fair to say that both the teams you've got in this one are 2 of the top contenders?
Oh, no doubt. This could be an Eastern Conference Finals preview. In fact, I expect one of these squads to represent the East in the finals. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now, here's MP. Connects from three-point range. MP's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the 76ers. Now, here's Tatum. Good defense by MP.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And that's a veteran move from MP, using the pump fake to bait the defense.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw good, MP.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Here's Brown. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. Pass to MP. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. And he gets it to go.
At well over 7 feet tall, inside is easy money for Victor.
Finley the pass to Brown. To the paint, looking to end the run, and Clark with the lay-in.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Finley uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. It's picked off. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Celtics put on a show. He contributed 52 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Thanks, as always, Allie, for that great report. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Pass to Clark. Now Brown. Three-pointer. The shot comes out. MP passes to Houston. Wembanyama, a screen on Tatum. Over in the corner, Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Their last encounter was in Boston.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, I don't think you can look at these matchups and think it can be just one guy. I would have everybody on the glass to help out.
Checked in for the 76ers. Jared McCain comes in for Edgecombe. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Hauser. Outside Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Good on the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
MP finds McCain. A three from MP. The 76ers, another three.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Hendricks. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid comes in for Wembanyama. And it's Edgecombe in for Doncic. Brown is checked in for the Celtics. Here's Richard. Boston again missing. The 76ers leading by 11. Pass to MP. Embiid sets the pick for MP. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Brown feeling it out a bit. Eason grabs the board. And here's MP for... God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, with the clock running down, man, that was close.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And welcome. He's making some changes here. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Wembanyama. MP out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Edgecombe. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Houston in at the three. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
And that one's off, and this is his first shot of the game. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Back to you, Kevin.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Jared McCain's checked in for the 76ers. And the Celtics also making a change. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Brown. Pass to Robinson. 5 to shoot. Trying to get something going. It's hauled in by MP.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the rejection by MP. .41 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Wembanyama.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Boston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Tatum kicks to Finley. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, here's MP. You saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Tatum with it. Launches from deep. Doesn't go for it. And so it's Philadelphia. Way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Pacers, they'll have the advantage coming in. But it's not like they're infallible. I mean, no one is.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, it's a favorable matchup, but the game, last time I checked, is played on hardwood. Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the 76ers.
Well, you can see the camaraderie. They share the ball, and they don't care which guy scores.
Sounds like us here on the set. Whatever makes the show work, you do it.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then there's Finley. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. Now the 76ers with it. MP passes to Wembanyama.
And I like how Tatum never backs off, even as the defense clearly gets overly physical.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good.
Shooting for Boston, Jason.
That one is no good. Taken away. And that one's good by Clark.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Joel Embiid is checked in for Victor Wembanyama. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. Embiid's got his third basket of the night right there. Brown kicks to Clark. The three from Tatum. It's good from long range.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Tatum's gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc so far. Embiid with the screen on Tatum. Great open look there. That's 23 points for MP.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
And here's Tatum for 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
And you talk about physical dominance combined with skill. Tim, at his peak, where does Joel Embiid rank?
Well, Kevin, I'm not sure we've ever seen a 7-footer with this combination of power and three-point shooting touch. Injuries really are the only thing that have slowed him down.
Here's Brown after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Back to MP. Embiid sets the pick for MP. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Pass to Edgecombe.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Embiid sets the pick for MP. Second chance shot.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Jason Tatum. Putting up about 24 points per, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. And you love how he facilitates their offense. Just a terrific decision maker.
Well, he just has a great awareness. It is phenomenal how he knows where everyone is at all times.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
Here's Finley. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
MP outside. Popped up there for Embiid. And taken away by Brown. There's 1:17 left in the third. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to McCain. MP right side. And the dunk by Eason.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
There's 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Finley, covered by Rollins. Tatum looking around. Over to the left wing. Richard, good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And even when Tatum isn't the shooter, he's dangerous. He can set others up to finish the job.
And here's MP for 3. Buries it from three-point range. MP's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Philadelphia. Tatum against MP. Elbow shot. Tatum's shot is off.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
It's good. MP's got 28.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And how about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platform.
Sixers making a switch here. MP's checked in. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. We've got Rollins. MP out there with Johnson. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Embiid in at the 5, down low. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Pippen, a screen on Johnson. Brown kicks to Pippen. To the left wing. Pass to Robinson. Pippen against McCain. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Let's go to the sideline. We've got something on Victor Wembanyama. Allie, what have you heard there?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the 76ers let me know the status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It seems the issue may not be so serious as they're allowing a return to action. I'll give you updates as I get them.
Allie, thanks as always.
And I'm sure the training staff is doing everything they can to ensure he's back out there as quickly as possible. Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
From outside the arc. And McCain pulls it down.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Tim, when you think about how the game is currently being played, how hard do you think it is to defend?
It's a lot tougher than it used to be because you have much more ground to cover defensively with the number of three-point shooters that are on the floor, plus the number of guys that understand how to draw fouls.
And the league changes, don't they, in the way they officiate, so that is kind of an ever-changing way to grasp what you do on the defensive end.
Yeah, the league has tried to help defenders, give them a little bit more leeway because of how difficult it is to defend this level of skill.
Embiid sets the pick for MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
1:56 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Pass to Finley. Back to Brown. And here is Tatum. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's MP. Takes it off the glass. MP's got 40 points.
Well, these types of looks are easy for MP. The defense must make it harder for the young guy.
Brown the pass to Finley. And the 3 off target. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Embiid with a screen on Clark. And here's MP for 3. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 49 points in the game. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Eason, Novak. 76ers foul.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And so Tatum nails them both. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so the 76ers can now just hold on to the ball. The three from MP. Good, he hits again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Finley. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commit.
That they haven't invested the time in practice. We will. Beginning and more importantly, at the end of practice when they're game tired.
They might not like that.
Good. Let's see how serious the issue is. That's what we need.
Understood.
Yeah, you. Yeah, I just had some friends.
Shorter meetings, right?
You.
So synthesize, gather, should have just done one big thing. Summarize, great game, right?
Yeah.
30 minutes.
I don't know how you guys watch more basketball on the weekends. What do you do? Cooking show marathon. I could watch British people make stones for the rest of my life.
That's more entertaining than a buzzer beater from half-court.
Yeah, you clearly have never watched someone manage to salvage blueberry stone from room temp butter. I'll send you guys some clips.
I hope you install your front gate.
I'm dubious, but I appreciate your passion.
Still having a game tournament this weekend?
We are. Bring snacks. Oh, I love games. Can I play?
In 2020,
pizza again?
All the time. I'll bring
international.
Oh, you're in?
And I'll bring board games. Pretty close to 20%.
Wait, no need.
Australia, France,
it's all class and games and 2K.
Oh, it's that right near the glass. I got it.
Hello and welcome to a great night of hoops. You can feel the excitement. Stan, I know you love the numbers. What they're telling us tonight, these teams can shoot it.
Yeah, it's two of the best in the league from beyond the arc. They've got great spacing, and I like that they're always looking for a better shot on the perimeter.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Yakatonis out there with Smith. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Reynolds in at the 5.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
So it's Miami now. Following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. Adebayo from long range. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Back over to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Three-pointer Yakatonis. Rebound by Philadelphia. And this is a very difficult team to beat right now. 13 straight wins.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
And it's the Heat with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Adebayo. Kuzma outside. And again, no good by Miami. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist by Embiid.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Kuzma outside. There's the screen by Kuzma. Pass to Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. Kuzma outside. To stop the run. The shot by Iaquinconis, no good.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
Here's MP, and the layup is good off the glass. MP's got 5.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
It's Adebayo, high post. MP's there. Adebayo feeling it out a bit. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2.
That wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. McCain's checked in for Houston. Hufkin, he's checked in for Miami. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Smith, no good. Now Philadelphia with it. They picked up 11 straight. Oh, got that one up quick. He's got 5.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Pass to Iaquinconis. Miami moving it around. Adebayo from long range. And McCain pulls it down. Philadelphia leading by 14. MP, the pass to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just how it goes, but also we got to give credit to the defense. They're not making it easy out there.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
To the paint. The ball's knocked loose. Inside. Here's Edgecombe. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Edgecombe's got 7 points.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Adebayo. And then Adebayo slams it in.
Wow. Look at Adebayo there. Showing off a little bit, I think.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's MP. Had a career game his last time out, bucket after bucket.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
Here's Iaquinconis. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. And so it's Philadelphia ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Defense is setting the tone. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. A comfortable margin for the 76ers here, guys.
I'll tell you what, judging from that first period, you have to love what they're doing offensively.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
MP is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Jared McCain. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Rollins in at the point. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. MP shot is good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Pierce. Here's Iaquinconis. There's a screen. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Hufkin, no good. Philadelphia leading by 23. To the inside. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Eason. MP's got 5 points now this quarter. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Boston put on a show. He contributed 52 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
Houston, he's checked in for the Sixers. Edgecombe comes in for Rollins. Three-pointer Yakatonis. Philadelphia grabs the miss. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Here's Bufkin. No made baskets yet. And the jumper from the wing offline. Here's MP. Soft touch off the glass.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The Heat have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Here's Yakatonis, covered by McCain. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the three?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Houston passes to MP. Philadelphia moving it around. And he lobs it up top. And there's the drive. MP with the block.
Yeah, phenomenal block by MP. You just can't afford to throw up anything weak around him.
Eason, a screen on Bridges. MP, the pass to Eason. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Bridges outside. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Philadelphia has gotten 7 of 8 3-pointers to go in this game. And here's MP from outside. Rebound Miami. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Yeah, those opposing crowds can put you off balance at the stripe, but you got to block out the noise and make those free throws.
The 3 is up. Fires in the triple. MP's got 29.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. Pass to Houston. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Houston's got his first bucket in this one. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Sixers ahead, running away with it. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
We've talked about in the past, going on the road removes the distractions of home. And it can bring you guys closer together if it's the right group.
Yeah, but you still have people you barely know asking you to comp tickets. Oh, I hate the road.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Who needs a multifaceted approach when you can dominate in the lane like this? It has been impressive.
My only piece of advice, don't stop.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He was their offensive catalyst in the first half, working hard to get the whole team involved.
Well, when you have a guy that spreads it around like that, it confuses the defense. Who do you guard?
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. We've got Kyle Kuzma, Yakchonis out there with Smith. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Reynolds in at the 5, roaming the paint. It's Kuzma with the miss.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Well, when MP gets in the open floor on the break like that, watch out.
And for Miami, they're shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Kuzma for 3. Nails it from 3. Kuzma's got his first 3 points of the game.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
MP, the pass to Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 7 assists in the game.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Kuzma. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. They set the pick. 3-pointer Yakchonis. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. The Heat have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Reynolds. And here's Kuzma. The 3 is up. Philadelphia grabs the miss. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 34 points.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Pass to Smith. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Doncic passes to MP. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The 3 from Edgecombe. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, the way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work. Back to you.
High praise. Allie, thank you. No coverage that time. MP's got 37.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Yakchonis. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Yakchonis, 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, B.A. Leadership starts at the top, and the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization.
Pass to Bufkin, fires the three, and again, no good by Miami. Philadelphia's gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. MP's shot is off. The Heat have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Pierce. 46 seconds left in the third. Here's Bufkin. No good on the three. The 76ers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Sears. Let's go with a three. Bufkin, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And he's going for the oop here. And so it's MP making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. And he's already notched a double-double. He'll look to continue this strong play in the next quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts.
The 76ers making a change here. MP's checked in. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Miami moving it around. Back to Bridges. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Yakachonis. Takes the three. On target from range. Yakachonis has got 11 points here in the second half.
After doing nothing from beyond the arc in the first half, he has turned things around.
Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. MP is out there with Johnson. Then it's Tari Eason. Then there's Jared McCain. And it's Rollins in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Bridges. Eason with some nice D. And so MP will bring it up for the 76ers. Stan, I have to ask, how important is it to have a big man in today's NBA?
That is a great question, B.A. And look, things have really changed. We went from big, strong guys in the league and centered our game around those guys to then people wanted to play small ball and be more skilled. But now what everybody's figured out is we can get that same skill from bigger guys. And bigger and better is better than smaller and better.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Yakachonis. Back to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
MP scanning the floor. And again for three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the 76ers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Throwing up the trip dub, his talent and versatility shining through, but also just the sheer endurance. He went non-stop from the opening tip. Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Sinks it from distance.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Shooting for Miami, Yakachionis.
So he gets them both. And Philadelphia calls time here. 17 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Interesting timeout with this game mostly in the bag.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
Fires from deep. And it's good. He hits another one.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Here's Yakachionis. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now they're focused on getting a
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
off-court activities, and there's always someone to watch with, colleges and universities in action.
Yeah, for me, I'd head to New Jersey, outside of where New York prospects are scouted, where people have game, but college scouts may not be.
I like the idea of watching videos myself without leaving your desk. You can know known and unknown talent across the world. I've got quite a list brewing to send in.
And then we saw the new Jake Paul movie.
Make fries from scratch?
Yeah,
Once in a while, it takes some time.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Saturday afternoon presentation of NBA basketball, right here on 2K. All right, a chance to check out stats for Dalton Connect.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got MP, Luka Doncic out there with Edgecombe. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Houston in at the small forward. And for the Pistons, we've got DeAndre Ayton. Asar Thompson is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Jovic in at the power forward. So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars. MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. We talked about the strategy tonight, particularly against Joel Embiid. He said, quote, "I told my guys to get as physical as they want," adding, "He's not a guy you can guard gently. He demands that you get aggressive." Hopefully that assertive defense gets Coach the results he's looking for. Back to you.
Allie, thank you so much.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. No good on the 3.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Doncic. Here's MP. An easy 2 points on the layup. MP's got 8 points.
What a finish by MP. He just finds a way to convert through contact.
Cunningham passes to Cotton. Thompson with it. 11 points last game. Cunningham for 3. Embiid with the steal. Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Houston. Philadelphia moving the ball around. A nice shot by MP.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Thompson. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Clock at 6. Cunningham with it. Picked up by Edgecombe. To stop the run. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
And so the timeout here by JB Bickerstaff. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Jared McCain's checked in for the 76ers. The story from beyond the arc, here's who's leading in that category across the NBA. MP is number 1.
He is as automatic as they come from behind the arc, and that shooting ability makes him an option every trip down the floor.
Cunningham passes to Jovic. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Jovic has got 5 now.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
And here's MP for 3. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Jovic passes to Cunningham. The tray. It's hauled in by the 76ers. This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
Here's Connor. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Cunningham outside. There's the triple. Here's Ayton. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, MP out there with Johnson. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Rollins in at the point. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Miami got the job done. He contributed 52 points, and he also turned in a season high in the rebound department. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Allie, we appreciate the update. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Eason with a screen for MP. MP showing the range.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Thompson, a screen on Rollins. Cunningham dishes it to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Cunningham for 3. He can't hit that time.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to
operate. Defenders practically, they can't touch it.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The 76ers, another three.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Some changes for Philadelphia. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Jared McCain. And Doncic is subbed in for Rollins. Here's Jovic, covered by MP. And they're pushing it up. He lobs it up. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Pass to Jovic. Shot to stop the run. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his third assist on the night. Philadelphia leading by 16. Back to MP. And the rejection by Ayton.
Lockdown rim protection from Ayton, rising at the exact right moment to deny that basket. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Doncic. MP deciding where to go with it. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Jovic. Thompson outside. Jacks up a three. Jovic, no good. 76ers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. And there it is for him. MP's got 36.
And MP is having himself a game, staying aggressive.
Thompson outside. 50 seconds left in the first half. He gets it in there. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Sinks the three-pointer.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Cunningham outside. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the 76ers. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Cunningham for three. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. 76ers ahead, leading by 17. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
45.
Good to see.
Defensively, play like you care, that's all.
Well, there's also a talent gap, right? I mean, what could they do about that tonight?
And now, you know it, you love it. Time to see what fans are saying on social media. All right, fellas, we've got a question from Crossover Zeddy. Shaq is the Diesel. Kenny is the Jet. Why doesn't Ernie have a nickname?
Ernie does have a nickname. It's EJ.
Those are just initials, Jack.
Oh, like MJ?
I still don't think that's a nickname, but I think we can all agree EJ is the MJ of studios.
And you could just call me the Elevator.
Ooh, Elevator Ernie.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them
from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
We've got Thompson. Cunningham is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Jovic in at the 4-man position. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. A putback, and Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia leading by 17. On the wing, Doncic. Back to MP. Shoots the 3. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Doncic against Cunningham. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Cunningham on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Cunningham kicks to Ayton. Ayton a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Luka Doncic grabs the miss.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Cunningham against Doncic. Cunningham's shot is off. Philadelphia leading by 21. Here's Embiid, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Ayton.
Yeah, it's such a simple yet effective move. Embiid executing the pump fake.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes both free throws. Detroit has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Back to Cunningham. To end the run. Detroit, no good that time either.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
The 3 from MP. Knocks down the 3 ball. MP's got 48.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. The Pistons making a change here. Connects checked in. Jared McCain's checked in for Philadelphia. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Thompson outside.
2 minutes.
It's Connect on the wing.
2 minutes.
6 to shoot. And that one's good. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Pass to Jovic. Bangs home the trifecta. Jovic has got 12.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
And a wide open look for MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basket.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Doncic passes to MP. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. And the 3 ball is good. MP's got 57 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Rebound, Detroit.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Thompson outside. The 8-footer. The shot missing. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. 76ers ahead. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court.
Will make substitutions. The 76ers leading by 20. And so in the game for the 76ers, Torrey Easton is out there with Johnson. Then it's MP. Then there's Rollins. And it's McCain in at the 2. Cunningham passes to Ayton. Easton against Thompson. Here's Cotton. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Philadelphia's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Eason with a screen for MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Cunningham inside, covered by Rollins. And it's Cotton missing. Philadelphia's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. MP with it, picked up by Thompson. Hits it again, wow!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Cotton. To the inside. And Ayton throws it down.
I wouldn't want to be that rim. Goodness, Ayton knows how to attack something with force.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Rollins the pass to MP. Well, we all love teams going all in to win. But, Richard, some teams run that risk, and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
The 3 from MP. He got it again. Sensational.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the 76ers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And Ayton throws it down.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
It's the 3-point bomb.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
And you gotta love Cunningham with the way that he's just always under control. He wants to play at his pace, methodically breaking down the defense.
A nice shot by MP.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony,
Ooh, that felt good.
Stay focused on your workout.
Yo,